everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here then hi, my name is Sophie and welcome to my space on the internet. In today's video I'm doing a testing video. We are testing out the Elf Powerless Putty Primer, which got like a ton of hype when it first came out because it's like a dupe for the Thatcher version of this. Like Jeffree Star gave it a stamp of approval. I'm pretty sure Tarty Beauty as well did, and I just haven't been able to get my hands on it because of those reviews. It was like sold out everywhere for ages, and like whenever I'd go into Superdrug it was never there. So yeah, I finally got my hands on it. I didn't order from E.L.F because of COVID-19 and not to be able to pop into Superdrug to get stuff. I had to like source things online that I wouldn't normally to be able to carry on looking normal when I go to work. But yeah, we are testing out this primer and giving you my first impressions plus wear test and like wearing it to work as well. So if you want to know my final thoughts then keep watching. Okie dokie, as you can tell I'm having a productive day off and filming 2 videos at once, so the eyeshadow is on. We're gonna be testing out the Elf Powerless Putty Primer Universal Sheer. It's a shade. Bless me. They've just recently come out with 2 different ones, like a matte one and a hydrating one I think, but I wanted to try the original one that everyone was like raving about because it's like a dupe for the Thatcher one, so I wanted to try it. I don't really order off the E.L.F website very often. Normally I just go to Superdrug, and they've never had it in Superdrug whenever I've been. And because of COVID-19 I can't just pop to Superdrug and get the makeup that I need to carry on working. So I did a E.L.F order for the stuff that I get from E.L.F my everyday routine, and this was on the website and in stock, so I thought why not, let's try a primer. I've not had a primer in a very long time, I kind of forget to use them. Yeah, all I've done is moisturise my face as normal with my slightly running out of my Nivea day cream. I use that every day, that's my standard. And yeah, what does it say? Perfecting Putty Primer smooths the skin and preps it with squalane to help moisturise and grip makeup for all day wear. Velvety texture glides over the skin, smoothing imperfections and for poreless effects. Directions: apply a thin and even amount to moisturise skin prior to makeup application. Allow to set for 30 seconds before applying foundation. So obviously you saw what it looked like in the box. This is the little tub. I've got moisturiser hand so it's already marked it, and then yeah, you open it up. I've not touched it, I really wanted to, but it looks like this. And yeah, I don't know how much you use. I'm just gonna swirl my finger in it and give it a bit of a rub. Okay. I don't know how much I like meant to use, but the place where I get majority of my pores is here. So it has smoothed. If I give you a close up 5 hours later, because this thing takes forever to zoom. And then focus. Okay, so this is the side that I just popped it on, and then this is the side without. So yeah, it does look a little bit smoother. Like, and maybe pop it on while you're there. Oh yeah. It does feel like super hydraty and nice on the skin, and like leaves a sort of a tacky base. Yeah, I can see a slight difference there. Take my time to zoom out again. Yeah, for like start off on bare skin I can like sort of feel a difference. I'm gonna put some, that's probably a bit too much, on my chin as well, on my nose, get right in places, and then lastly a little bit on my forehead. I like the feel of it, it feels good. I definitely prefer it to like the words Benefit Professional. I prefer it to that. that one I feel like balls off on my skin sometimes. So this one doesn't feel like it's gonna like roll up into balls, if you know what I mean. Yes, I popped it on the centre of my face and it feels alright. I'm now gonna pop in some foundation. I'm gonna go with the Conceal and Hydrate Revolution one. Probably should have done like, yes, I did just drop it down myself. 1/2 with and 1/2 without. Oh well. I'll wear it to work some point this week and you can see what it looks like then. I do have a video on this foundation if you want to check that out as well. And I've used it a good couple of times, so I do kind of know how it sits on my skin. But I am back to work tomorrow, so I will wear this primer underneath my normal everyday wear to work and see what it looks like then. So far, like, I've not noticed anything miraculously different for the primer. Okay, so I do feel like it's given me a bit more of like an even base, like smoothness wise on my pore area, because I feel like that's where foundation like sinks into the pores, you know, their pores. But if I zoom you in and then make you focus, yeah, it does look smoother than normal. It's not like balled up or gone weirdly with the foundation, which is good. Yeah, am I gonna wear it for the rest of the day? Also, if you don't know, I am very pale, so this ghost look, it's normal, very normal. I probably will wear this makeup for the rest of the day, so I'll give you an update on the rest of the day anyway, but I will wear it for like a full day wear. Yeah, it's good. I'm now gonna do the rest of my face, and I'll be back to show you like what it looks like when everything's like applied, powdered down and everything, and see if it's made like any drastic difference. But yeah, I'll be back. I'm back and I made myself look a little bit more presentable, finished off my makeup, and yeah, the primer. I don't know how I feel. I'm a bit funny when it comes to primers and test them out and like say if I like it or love it or hate it or what, because I just feel like I need to use it quite a lot. First impressions though, I liked how it felt on my skin. It wasn't like the professional that can sometimes like ball up if you've got the wrong product. It was like nice and smooth and made my skin feel a little bit like hydrated and still had that like, tacky feeling that a primer is good for. In terms of how it's like reacted with all of my makeup, it looks really nice here. This part of my face looks nice and flawless. I don't have an issue with it here, but it acted a little bit weirdly on my forehead. I don't know why, but like the foundation broke apart on my forehead, but it didn't do it anywhere else, so I don't really know what that is. But I am gonna try it at work and do a full day wear test with this primer and see if it like holds my makeup up better than my usual routine. So I'll let you know after this clip. But so far, it's not a hate, it's a maybe. We're at a maybe stage. I like how it's worked here, which is a bit of my face that has the most amount of pores. It like did sink into them and like has helped smooth it out a little bit more. But yeah, this forehead is a little bit weird. But I'll zoom in. You can have a look for yourself. Get all up and close and personal to my spots. Just what you want. But yeah, so like here and here it looks like a lot smoother than maybe normally, but I don't know if you can tell, but it broke away a little bit weirdly on my forehead. But yeah, here looks a little bit nicer than normal, which is excited. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna check in before I take this makeup off, so I'm gonna wear it for the rest of the day and let you know how it's sitting then, and also I'll do a wear test at work as well. Yeah. Okie dokie, gonna quickly do a morning update. It is like 7:20 in the morning. I probably finish work at 5 o'clock, so I'll check back in at the end of my working day. It is, focus, you can do it. So I put it like everywhere like I did the other day. Doesn't look drastically different to when I don't use a primer, to be honest with you. But I guess the main test is if it lasts longer and like doesn't break up as easy during the day. So yeah, we shall see. I'll see you at the end of my working day. Bye. Hello. I've just got back from work. It is 5:30. Yes, I got straight into my pyjamas after work. Don't judge me. Pyjama time is any time of the day, okay? Any time of the day. But yeah, I kind of forgot that I was going to update you guys with my thoughts on this primer, and honestly, it didn't really do a lot. It's like, hi. It's not like prolonged the life of my foundation at all. It's still like cracked and broken up in the same places. Yeah, when I put it on to begin with, it like smoothed out everything. I guess this section of my face where the pores are is still nice, like it was when I applied it, but I was hoping that it would like keep the foundation on my chin better and like prevent the separation that I always get around my nose, but it hasn't. On my forehead again, forehead's fine. It's literally, I don't know what it is. If anyone can tell me why my foundation always like goes weird around my nose. Everywhere else absolutely fine, no issues. Where it like cracks and go weird is around my nose and smile lines. Obviously I know they're like the wrinkles in my skin, so that probably doesn't help. Like the rest of my skin is flat, fine, they stay normal. But yeah, if I show you what I'm talking about here, chin, I lose all the foundation. It like cracks and go weird, and like around my smile lines and my nose. So like from a distance, foundation's fine. Like from a distance, like you can't tell that it has been on for a long time. But yeah, close up, and these are like the areas that straight away go. And I kind of hoped this primer would be some magical cure for that, but I feel like I need a I'm really bad at vlogging at the moment. I've not vlogged in such a long time. A hydrating primer more than a pore filling, because like I said, the only places I have really bad pores are here and here that are like visible even with foundation on. The rest of them like you can't see. So I've been cuddling my cat, so I have like cat fur all around my mouth. It's really itchy, so I'm not picking my nose on camera. I've just got cat fluff around my face. But yeah, in all honesty, I'm not overly like overwhelmed by it. I've not seen like a massive improvement to the longevity of my makeup. Yes, it made it look nice when I first started and put it on, like in these areas like I keep saying, but I'm not like mind blown like I thought I would be, because like everyone hyped up so much and it was like sold out everywhere. In all honesty, not that fussed by it, and it hasn't changed the longevity of my makeup at all. So yeah, not a flop, but not a rave success. But also, do you like my new hair grips? They're massive. I love a hair grip. If you know me, I'll always, well, especially like at work, because I'm like in and out of a car park, my hair just gets like blown to pieces and gets really messy really quickly. So I find like wearing a hairband or wearing hair grips look cute and go with my outfit nice, but also helps tame this. Because look how long my hair is at the moment. I'm good. Quarantine, let me get a haircut. But yeah, the front bits are still dead. So dead. Yeah, this is majorly sidetracked. I'm not overwhelmed, I'm not underwhelmed, it's just kind of there. I want to sort out this like dryness and crackiness around my nose, so if anyone has any suggestions as how I can fix that. I may be over powdering. I think that is probably what it is. I think I over powder around that area just because when I was growing up, those are the areas that my foundation would just disappear. So now I've gotten the state where I have to powder my entire face, because I generally thought my face was really oily, but maybe it's not as oily as I think it is. It like, the place where I get shine is my forehead. That's like the only place that I seem to be getting shine nowadays, and not actually around here. Around here is where it disappears and goes like, breaks up. So yeah, maybe I need more hydrating primer. Who knows, love. It's all a bit of experimentation and just, yeah, seeing what works for you. And like, this routine works fine. Like, it gets a bit gross by the end of the day, but by this point it's been on for hours, so it's not so bad. But anyway, that knock was my dinner's ready. But yeah, I don't have any other thoughts to say. So there we have it. That was my testing, wear tests, first impressions video on the E.L.F. Putty Primer. I really hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed this content. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel as well. I'd love to have you back here. My name's Sophie. Thank you so much for watching, and have a lovely day.